David, how do you assess that? Disappointing defeat, but it's not the end of the world, is it?
No, not the end of the world, but we're here to win games of football, and we didn't. So we've got to understand why we didn't. Obviously, we should have been 3 up before they even scored a goal. We had 3 unbelievable chances, and that was the difference in the end. You know, they scored a goal. That we got a free header in the first half. Then after that, they're trying to hit us on the break, and I felt fairly comfortable the other way, even because our 2 centre-halves can defend big spaces. But we didn't do enough to break their block down. And when we did get a chance with Denver near the end, we tried to pull it back, and maybe he should have shot, maybe he should have just gone straight for, I don't know. But we didn't, in the end, understand how to break their block down, and fair play to them, credit to them for defending so deep and so well, but we should have been out of sight before it come to that.
Is it possible those chances came too early in the game, with it being the first day of the season or anything? But I guess that's what pre-season's about, isn't it?
Yeah, you can say that, but ultimately you've got to take your chances when they come. First minute, last minute, doesn't matter. And we didn't, and we've got to have that real killer instinct. And today we haven't. The good thing is we've created the chances ourselves. We've not relied on anyone else. We've created the chances. We can take even greater care in the final third, and if we do, we'll create even more chances. Now, we didn't have that last year, so already we're in improvement. We could have done lots more things better, but at the same time, we look much better already. But we're here to win, and we've got to take the chances when they come. It's as simple as that. You know, we weren't as ruthless as them in both boxes. That's the bottom line.
Jason was one of those who had the chance in the first few minutes, and then he had to go off injured with quite a nasty looking injury. What's the issue with that?
Obviously he had 2 massive chances. The second chance, the lads, whacked his metatarsal, so we don't know if he's broke one or not. We're not sure, but he did a sprint afterwards, so we're hopeful. But he'll get an X-ray and we'll see where we get to with him.
Did the heat play a part today?
The first game of the season is always red hot. It's middle of August, and look. Obviously something happened with one of the fans, and I hope they're all right. So there was an enforced sort of break halfway through the first half regardless. So, look, it's the heat's the heat. The weather's the weather. It is what it is. The same for both teams.
Second half, disappointing with the lack of chances and shots on goal, really.
Yeah, we huffed and puffed and didn't, like I said, Denver's chance, it'll go down as not a shot on goal. It should have been a goal. So although I don't know the shots on goal, I haven't seen any stats, but we had an unbelievable chance, and if Denver shoots, he's got a great opportunity to score a goal, and I'm not criticising Denver. It could have been any of the players, but we didn't do that enough. We didn't break down their low block enough, and we needed to, and they defended deep, and credit to them, like I said, but. The chance had come and gone, and when we did create one, we needed to be better as well.
New signings from this week came on, Luca and Jordan. How do you feel they got on today?
Yeah, look, it's hard for Luca and Jordan. They've only trained with us twice. It's hard to pick up lots of things in 2 days when we've tapered down a lot. So we'll keep working with them to make them understand our play better, to create more chances. Luca was doing things that we're like, oh, that's a bit different, and we don't want you particularly there, but that's not his fault. That's just him not knowing and understanding what we're trying to do. So he's only going to get better because he's an excellent player, and obviously same with Jordan. Jordan's trying things, that sometimes came off, sometimes didn't. That sometimes some of our players aren't expecting. And again, that's not a criticism of Jordan. That's him just trying to do his best. So that's only going to get better going forward.
And I guess, David, the bigger picture, this is a team that's just come down from League One, and we were at the lower reaches of League Two last season, so I guess that you have to think about that as well.
Yeah, look, we know we've got a tough start. We've got Chesterfield, the book is first, we've got Notts County away, we've got Bradford twice, I can't remember else with Cheltenham, we were in the top division higher. We know we've got a tough start, but then at the same time, it's not about that, it's about us making sure we perform well. And we've performed well without being ruthless in both boxes today. And if we continue to improve in both boxes, we'll we'll win games of football. It's as simple as that. So that's the sort of takeaways. You know, I think the fans, I'm hoping the fans can see that. They've travelled in brilliant numbers. They've been fantastic. You can see a committed team. You can see, I think, what we're trying to do, and it's not quite worked today, even though we've had all the best chances. So, you know, if we have all the best chances for the next 45 league games, we'll be all right because we'll take most of them.